this day. At this place, Texas gained her freedom. Freedom from tyranny, freedom from oppression, freedom from chaos, or at least the opportunity to overcome it. There's a spirit in this place, the spirit at San Jacinto. Well, what is a spirit? One definition of spirit relevant today says that it's made up of the definitive elements of the character of a nation. But of course, there was no nation to define on April 21st, 1836. In fact, there was a great deal of uncertainty. The Texian army is often referred to correctly as a ragtag bunch. Farmers, stock raisers, even a few lawyers. Very few military professionals. So we must look to their spirit to find an answer as to how those men forged a nation. What must it take for someone to uproot their life and the lives of their family to travel to a foreign land, learn a foreign language, be subject to foreign laws, and make a life out of that land? If you wanted to eat, you had to hunt or farm. If you wanted shelter, you had to build it. And we can't forget they face the same weather that we do, only without air conditioning. Can you imagine such confidence and determination? Our forebears successfully created a society in what was essentially a wilderness. They came with toughness, perseverance, and hope. They also came, to quote the Mexican government officials, with, quote, their political constitutions in their pockets. The Mexican federalist system was an acceptable form of government and one in which early Texians eagerly participated. But when Santa Anna shredded that federalist constitution and declared himself a dictator, the Texians would not tolerate it. The heavy hand of an oppressive regime is anathema to Americans. The broken promises of freedom and self-governance would not stand. In 1836, it was time, as it was in 1776, to heed the words of Thomas Jefferson in the Declaration and, quote, to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitled Texas. But that meant war. Santa Anna made it absolutely clear that he thought the Texians not only beneath him, but pirates, not worthy to rebel against the Napoleon of the West. He entered Texas with the intent of destroying the Texians as he had just destroyed Zacatecas a few weeks before. What he didn't understand, however, was the spirit of the Texians. At the Alamo on February 24th, William Barrett